Hey everybody, it's Jason Creel and this is the Lawn Care Life. Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways to sharpen a lawnmower blade. Let's get started. Okay, so when you sharpen a lawnmower blade, the main goal obviously is just to get an edge on it, but you want to do so without taking as much of the metal off, the least amount of metal off as possible, so that you can get several uses out of the blade. So if you're able to, I would say probably can sharpen them 3 or 4 times. I mean, I know some people are going to say they sharpen them more than that. Some people don't sharpen at all and they just get brand new ones. But for me, I would try to sharpen them 3 or 4 times. When I was mowing all day, every day, I mean, you want to at least sharpen your blades weekly, I would say. I know some people say they change blades out every day. Sharp blades do make a difference as far as the quality of the cut, and it just looks better and does less damage to the turf. So anyway, looking at this situation, we're going to go over one simple way to do it, and that's with a bench vise and a handheld grinder. It's got like a 5-inch disc on it. So let me show you that. Again, you're just trying to keep the same angle on the blade that they come from with the factory. Most of the dull part is usually out on the end of the blade, so that's the main part that you're trying to get sharp and trying to remove as little metal as possible. And you don't have to get it razor sharp, because it's just not going to hold the edge anyway. You just you don't want it real thin and razor sharp. You want to leave it a little thicker. So, and if you're going to do the other side, all you got to do is flip it over, and then you can sharpen the other side. You notice I spent a lot more time on the outer edge of the blade, because like I said, that's usually the dullest part, but I was able to get a pretty good edge on it. And this blade's getting worn out, but you can still get a little more use out of it before it'd be time to get a new set of blade. I like to have at least 2 or 3 sets of blades that you can rotate. That way you don't have to take them off, sharpen them, and then put them the same set back on. You can have a set ready to go that you can take a set off, put another set on, and then sharpen those later when you get time. So another way we're going to show you how to sharpen a blade is with a bench grinder. Same concept. You're just trying to get an edge on there. Again, it's common sense. Put some safety glasses on when you're doing any of this. All right, same idea. You can see I didn't quite do a good job on that one and getting out on the edge, but anyway, this blade's ready to go. Sharpen one side with the angle grinder and one side with the bench grinder. Those 2 options, I kind of prefer the angle grinder and the bench vise. And let me show you. I'm gonna get another blade out, and we'll show you how a third option for sharpening your blades. The third way I'm going to show you to sharpen a blade is with an All-American sharpener. I did we done it twice, Lawn Care Life conference last year, and I met the All-American sharpener people at the GIE Expo, and they donated a All-American sharpener as a prize that we gave away at the conference. And then I bought one recently to have for myself. And so got it hooked up here. And you can mount it on a workbench the way we got this one mounted on the top of the workbench. You can mount it on the front of the workbench. and not too hard to get set up. But what you do is you're going to take your blade, and it's got this like screwdriver handle here, and you put your blade in here. And the idea behind this is that you're still using, you know, same angle grinder here, but it's designed to where you can hold the exact perfect angle on the blade every time. Instead of me, you know, freehanding it, it's going to keep the grinder at the right angle. I've got the model. The model I've got is one that can be adjusted to a 30-degree angle or 15-degree angle, depending on if you've got mulching blades or standard blades. This is more of a standard blade, so we're going to put it at a 30-degree angle. So see here, the grinder actually has an adapter pin. So you take, the handle was on the right side. I switched the handle over, put it on the left side. You put this adapter pin on it, and then the adapter pin fits in on this handle here. And then, like I said, you've got the right angle on this blade. So let me show you how it works. And of course, you flip it over to do the other side, but like I said, it puts a 30-degree angle on there. We were reading in the instructions where if it may, the first time you do it, the angle may not be exactly like it comes from the factory, so it may take a little bit more time to get that initial sharpening on it. But once you get that done, then it's going to go faster because, like I said, you're going to be putting the same angle on it every single time because of the way that it's designed. But my dad's going to sharpen one. I'm going to watch him. I'll put a link below. You can check them out, Google it, whatever. Go All American Sharpener, look those guys up. But that's what this is. So there's three different ways. You can go with the bench grinder, you go with the angle grinder, freehand style, or the All American Sharpener. I'm sure there's other ways that people come up to with a hand file or something. I mean, these aren't the only three ways, but hopefully this has helped you learn how to sharpen a lawnmower blade. I'm Jason Creel. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell beside the subscribe button, and YouTube will notify you when I create new content. Talk to you later. Bye.